Hi everyone, I'm here with your 623 lesson What is a Variable, naming perimeters of algebra tiles. How much homework do you have each night? Some nights you may have a lot, but other nights you may have no homework at all. The amount of homework you have varies from day to day. In lesson 622, you you used variables to name lengths that could not be precisely measured. Using variables allows you to work with lengths that you do not know exactly. Today you will work with your team to write expressions to represent the perimeters of different shapes using variables. As you work with your teammates, use the questions below to help focus your team's discussion. Which lengths can vary? How can we see the perimeter? How can we organize groups of things? So if you would please turn to 694. 694 says, on your desk, use algebra tiles to make the shapes shown below. Trace each shape and label the length of each side of your drawing. With your team, find and record the total perimeter and area of each shape. If possible, write the perimeter in more than one way. Alternately, explore using the 694 tool. So we're going to do A together. We need to do the area and the perimeter. So let's start with the area. When you're starting with the area is the names of the tiles that you have. So we have the X tile, a unit tile, which is just one, and another X tile. So in total, we have 2 X tiles and 1 unit tile. So that's our area. We cannot do anything else. Our perimeter is the outside. So we want to make sure that we label each and every side. We know that this side right here of the X tile is actually just X because the exact side length is not known. Unit tiles 1, again, that side of X is just X. Unit tile, the end of an X tile is the same length as a unit tile, so it's 1, X, 1, X, 1. So it says write the perimeter in more than one way. So we're just going to write it out exactly as we have, starting with here. We have X plus 1 plus X plus 1 plus X plus 1 plus X plus 1. So that is the correct way to write the perimeter, but it asks us to do it in more than one way. And there's actually a simpler way that we could write this. So we have X plus 1 plus X plus 1 plus X plus 1 plus X plus 1. We can combine like terms. What that means is anything that is exactly the same, we can add together. So we have this X, this X, this X, and this X. Notice how I drew boxes around all of my X's. That's because they're exact same, and I know that I can add them together. So in total, I have X plus X plus X plus X, which is the same as 4X. Now I can worry about my ones. The ones don't have any variables after them, so I can add all those. I'm going to draw circles around those because it's a different shape than the X's. So again, we have 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. So our perimeter is 4x plus 4. Okay? Remember, this would be units, and this would be units squared. Okay? Your responsibility is to finish parts B and C of this problem, and then we're going to save them and discuss them in class. So when you are done, please make sure that you upload pictures to Google Classroom, and if you have any questions, you can email me. Also, if you're stuck, please refer to the math notes box on the very back of your notes. It goes over naming algebra tiles. Upload a picture when you're done, and if you have any questions, please email me.